opening your notes app, not a grocery list, not something boring, that you would be okay with me reading out loud right here.
Oh my God.
Yes. Take a look through, take a minute.
How long does the prompt have to be?
Whatever land you're willing to give us, we will use. You got this? All right.
Whoa!
Okay, I'd like to clarify, this is a list, so there's an intro and then there's a couple of different things. The title is Ben Present Ideas. The first item on the list, Magic City Hippies OG record on vinyl.
Ooh.
Leather-bound BS book. Okay. Soft blanket. Someone help this man. Fancy rock. And chewable tongue. Okay, so the vinyl book, blanket, rock, and tongues. Great gifts. Really great gifts. Thank you.
Welcome to the bullshit bookstore. Everything here pretty much is fucking bullshit. Doesn't fucking matter. Yeah. Can I help you? Or...
Okay, well, I'm kind of like going through it right now, honestly.
Okay.
If we're being honest with each other in bullshit books, my boyfriend, I think he wants to break up with me. And I need a book that's gonna turn him away from that idea.
Basically everything in here is total bullshit. So maybe you could look for like a love and relationship advice that's gonna kind of make him flip 180 on his thinking about the whole thing. But honestly, I don't even really care or know. Because everything in here is actually total bullshit. Yeah.
Listen, I get the sense you think that love isn't real. But I'm here to tell you that what me and Jeremy have, it's real. And his desire to break up with me is just some crazy thought. This isn't reality. He loves me. He loves me for me. And he would never let this go.
You know what? Working here has kind of warped my thinking on kind of reality and meaning, and everything to me is kind of bullshit. You might be right, and you might be in the wrong place, actually. Nobody here kind of gives a shit or cares, and I'm kind of thinking sort of what the fuck am I doing with my life at this point.
Listen to me. You're gonna give a shit, and you're gonna care.
Angelica!
Yes, madame.
Angelica, I need to speak to you about your behavior last night.
I'm sorry, things I know got out of hand at the choir concert, but I may have had too many chewable tongues before the show.
I'll say, you behaved a mess. I can't take you anywhere. This will reflect poorly on your performance review.
Please, I can't afford to get sent back to London. I need to stay at this boarding school. Please, London's so much worse than upstate New York.
Angelica, you know, I was a girl your age once.
I'm sorry, I can't stop eating the chewable tongues.
Spit those out! Spit those out! Spit them in my mouth!
It's just the skins.
Disgusting! A girl your age to comport yourself in such a manner. I'm banning your privileges of outside time.
No, please, please don't, please. I promise, just 3 more times and then I promise I'll stop.
I forbid it. I forbid you go into that candy store. I see how the boys in town stare at you.
Madame,
Yes, Mary Ellen.
I must
speak up for Angelica, for it wasn't all her fault.
Mary Ellen, my prized pupil.
Mary Ellen, don't you say
No,
yourself.
it's been too long keeping a secret, Angelica. I must.
Mary Ellen, tell me the truth this instant. Your tongue I'll be eating next.
They were not tongues.
What, Tums? Tell me, what is this? What is this edible confection that everyone is eating?
They were beautiful Cadbury eggs smuggled from London.
London?
London, yes.
Mine had a little bit of Tums in them.
And she cut them with various concoctions.
I've heard enough. You two girls will spend your weekend cleaning my porch room.
No, please.
No.
Please.
Please
There's
don't.
so much cigarette smoke on there.
I want it spotless. I'm having tea with the Jeffersons on Monday.
The Jeffersons, they notice every little spot. Please, ma'am, please, I promise. This will be the last time I have.
Please don't send me back to Paris. It's so much worse than upstate New York.
Get cleaning. Scrub. I said scrub, not swish.
I've never cleaned a day in my life. What do you think my tuition money symbolizes about me?
You little English brats haven't learned a thing, have you? She's actually French.
Oh my God. Just get angrier and tell me about a different verb that I've never heard of.
You've never heard of anything in your life. You grew up learning English from some British freak, okay? In my mind, that makes you British, okay? Now the headmistress isn't going to be very pleased when she sees a single spot for her afternoon tea.
Is this scrubbing? I don't know what that
Please just let her go. She's too frail. The French Constitution can't support work like this. Your little French Constitution can't support work like this? Au contraire. I have seen that little French friend. That girl's cleaning every day. 12 years old. What are you, 15? You're doing my laundry by now.
What is that? Please, thank you for using a few words I understood. It's torture. It is torture. You're going to say something crazy next, like wipe or squeegee. I don't even know what that stuff is.
Oh my God. Take a Clorox wipe and get to scrub the windows. Oh, I see.
Why is it slimy on your hand?
Because there's soap on it. It's what people use to clean.
You're genius. You've taught me so much in this country, in this specific part of a specific state of a country in upstate New York.
There's no place more magical than this. Than upstate New York. Neither Paris, nor London, nor Tokyo could ever be what it is here. Here. Whoa, have a Cadbury time.
You've never led my album before. Not during the choir concert? I know we shouldn't be planning this in front of you know who, but perhaps we should escape to the countryside. To somewhere beautiful like Binghamton. Or Elmira.
Or Albany.
Or Albany.
You little brats, what are you talking about down there?
I'm not ready to talk to you, Mom.
Alright, well, I gotta take you to basketball practice. So.
No, I'm not ready for basketball practice either. You can just spring this news on me that your long-term boyfriend Jeremy's moving in.
Cheryl, Jeremy and I have been together for 23 years, okay?
So soon after Dad died. This is ridiculous.
He was a good man.
Listen, hon, I don't want to do this today. I really just want to get you to basketball practice. You know, I'm really, really tired. I had a long day at work. I had a long day helping Jeremy with his feet. Okay? They're hurting.
different to the bunions.
And if he loves you, you're just gonna have to accept it.
He sucks ass! Stinks!
Now, what's all this commotion about?
Grandma, did you hear about this?
What are they doing?
Jeremy, the freeloader, is moving in!
That's your stepfather.
Why are you
That's
never
your
on my
stepfather.
side? We play Chinese checkers every weekend. I'm not earning respect.
Grandma doesn't take sides. She's always on the side of her daughter. And Jeremy, a handsome and becoming young man who's also your stepfather. Now, into the car for basketball.
No!
Save that for the court.
That was Dad's legacy. You're just gonna forget about
You
him.
barely knew your father, okay?
He's a part of me.
No. You know Jeremy. You know his feet. You know us.
You know his feet too well. That's why you should live here.
Come, child. Let me hold you. Your father was a raging basketball player.
He was?
He was. And he loved to get into the car. Whenever I said.
He would?
He would, yes. And knowing about Jeremy gave him peace in the afterlife.
He did?
It did, young child.
This sounds a lot like...
Gerald, I'm so glad we're on the same basketball league. I promise I'll never marry your wife and move in with her mother and her child. Yeah, that would destroy me above, I would say, all else, because I cannot bear to see from the afterlife my son and wife be with another man.
You know, though, I do think it would give you some comfort.
And that's where you'd be wrong, buddy. Fully wrong, because I was meant to be with them, and if I'm dead, they actually don't deserve to be with anyone else. That's how I really feel.
No, I hear you, man. Man, you're just so lucky mentally. It's so hard for me to find somebody to put up with my foot problems. But your wife, man, she really seems like she put up with anything.
Oh yeah, she'll put up with anything. My amateur basketball career, not a problem. See, I have not made a single shot.
No, you're fine. That's like 85% of basketball.
Not a problem for her. No, she's really the love of my life. I mean, she's my soulmate. She's my everything.
It's beautiful, man. I just hope one day that I meet someone who's exactly like your wife. You know?
Yeah.
In all the same ways.
Right. Oh, yeah.
You know, I hear what you're saying, man, about how, you know, if you were to suddenly pass away, which nobody would want, that you would not want her to marry another man, even if, you know, that said man had a foot problem that he felt like people weren't willing to put up with.
Here's the thing though, man. Here's the thing. Even if you could get with my wife, which she wouldn't do that, you couldn't get with my son, right? Because ever since he was born, I've been whispering in his ear. I've been saying things like, "I'm your father. No one else will ever be your daddy." It's like, you know how there's those movies used to listen to Mozart? It's like that, and I've been playing that on a CD in his room.
Let's see the palm. Have you been affirming with your son that you are his father?
Yes! Yes!
Okay, I do want to tell you that you're gonna die suddenly. You're gonna die suddenly, and you're not really gonna like who's coming to fill a spot that you fill now. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I understand what you're saying perfectly. How much time do I got left?
It's unclear. You have a gluten allergy as well.
What?
Yeah. And you shouldn't wear the color pink because you're actually more of a dark fall.
escape, Angelica? What's next?
I don't know, but the jail in Albany is more beautiful than the most beautiful place in London.
Sometimes I wonder, have you ever even been there to London?
Yes, that is where I was born.
Okay, I believe you 100%.
Oh, my little boarding school freak.
Oh, no, please.
You made it.
Oh, the choir mistress.
Angelica, Mary Ellen, what have you two gotten yourselves into now? Your visas will be revoked.
No!
Please.
Please.
I can't go back to London.
And neither Paris.
I suppose you should have thought of that before you went all the way upstate New York.
We would have gotten away with it too. Had not. No, I shan't blame Angelica.
It was my fault. I had to go back for the Cadbury tub.
Oh,
Oh, that's how my hounds were able to snip you out so easily.
it's crazy. Growing up, I watched Scooby-Doo, but I never thought I would live a situation so similar. We're in jail.
Other people go to jail, not just Scooby-Doo.
Not in Paris.
Listen, we've got rations for you guys, okay?
I'm starving.
We've got food.
I'm starving.
Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs.
Is there anything with, Tums? Perhaps no reason.
Oh, I know your little upset stomachs aren't gonna like this.
Oh,
Let me tell you, isn't that at least better than that baked beans and that escargot you call food?
It is. It's so much better.
it's delicious.
She likes it. She's a
All right. I think we have to try. One last ditch. I mean, our visas will expire if we don't.
And we'll expire ourselves in this jail.
And I'll expire back in Paris. There's no preservatives in the food there at all.
It's dreadful. In London, we have such good public transit. It's awful.
Horrible.
There's nowhere in America like that.
Choir mistress, what must we do? What must we do, please?
You must pledge allegiance to me.
Oh.
I don't see there's any point in taking you on the school bus back.
Okay. Like the Pledge of
Don't
Allegiance?
do
Why not?
She's awful.
But it's our only chance. Angelica, I never thought I was seeing eye to eye. I thought we were in this together. It was all or nothing. Stick to our morals, our love of all things USA. And not choir, nor cleaning, nor words that I don't understand.
It's simply un-American and un-upstate New Yorkian to pledge ourselves to something other than the allegiance of our country and our state and our region.
To pledge yourself to an authoritarian leader, that's the most American you could be.
I don't know, I'm torn. I'm so torn. I'm doing it! I'm doing it! I pledge allegiance to you, choir mistress, under God, indivisible.
Yes!
I'm free! I'm shutting the door behind you. I'm sorry.
I hate to wait, we're leaving! Come, you can sit passenger seat on the
Thank God. Thank God.
I guess there's really nowhere to go from here except enjoy my last Cadbury town with cyanide.
Tea! Anybody tea? Anybody tea?
Here.
Piedmont High is gonna come and try and stomp on all our asses on Thursday afternoon, so I need you guys sharp. And I wanted to say something to you, and I want everybody to hear it, okay?
I hope it's complimentary. I hope it doesn't embarrass me real bad.
I'll start by saying that I was your father's basketball coach. When he was young, he was committed to two things: basketball and affirming the fact that he was in fact your dad.
Love that.
because it feels like everything that's home is affecting you, and you're bringing it sort of into everybody's basketball lives on the court.
I love this pump up anthem that you're doing to us. I love
Yeah.
that pre-show thing, yeah.
It is. It's obvious in my playing, in my practice. I haven't slept in weeks.
Yeah, like let me give you a demonstration of like how it goes on the court. Film it.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Why would you show that to me? Out of body experience that makes me feel weird in my guts.
Dude, it's just what not to do.
Yeah.
It's just like
You want to face your triggers.
What am I supposed to do? We're gonna go back out there. I'm not ready. Now I'm more self-conscious than ever. You got me shaking.
Cameron and Daniel, I want you to show them what's up. Okay.
Whoa! Choreography.
That's what I'm talking about. You understand?
I didn't see a smidge of basketball. But what I saw was life and love and the love for my father that I miss so deeply.
You and me. Let's go.
Okay.
come on, you got this man, you got this, come on.
Coach, you're the father I never had. We've transcended words.
Grandma, like she told you, you would have known what to do at practice, man.
God, Grandma's always right.
It's very apparent that you've switched to a natural deodorant as well.
Hey, babe. How's the bookstore?
It was so sad. It was
I'm not really
actually
doing hand-holding right now.
sad. Okay, but you are doing arm holding.
Yeah,
Doing that.
on Tuesdays.
I think what I like the best about you is like your eyes and like your smile and your capacity to love.
Yeah. Look, you're really holding on tight to it.
Yes, that's what you do when you're in love. You hold each other.
Right.
tightly. You don't let go.
You're making me nervous.
You don't let go. Okay? You don't let go. Babes! Stop! We're perfect together. And nothing will ever tear us apart.
What if it does?
Because what could tear a couple like us apart? You even made me breakfast this morning.
I mean, there's 2 Pop-Tarts in a bag.
Would people who are in love make a Pop-Tarts for each other?
I mean, I wasn't gonna eat both. I think you're thinking too much of me.
No, I think I'm thinking just enough for you. And that's why I think we should move in together. Don't.
Don't you think that this job maybe isn't bullshit at all?
There is actually a customer who came in recently, and this is like uncomfortable for me to even do because my whole thing has just been like, everything sucks and it doesn't matter, and like even though it doesn't matter, it sucks, and it's like she kind of made me want to like flip 180, rebrand my whole shit, like maybe we don't call it the bullshit bookstore anymore. Maybe it's the I care fucking so much about you books.
I